I think it does nothing for me to just share one time that I love this laser hair removal spa and it works so well. It's like, well, girl, what about 3 months from now? I probably only have about 3 or 4 that are coarse. Did laser hair removal work 100% for me? No. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you all a little over a year update with laser hair removal. So I will place a playlist down below where you can go back and see my entire laser hair removal journey. So I won't talk too much about everything that I experienced then. I want to talk about the real results over a year after treatment. So post-treatment, what are my thoughts and feelings? What do I notice? What's going on with my skin? Do I think it's worth it after a year post-treatment? So if you're interested in that, then please keep watching. Okay, so I do want to talk just a little about why I chose laser hair removal and what my expectations were. So I got laser hair removal on my chin area. I had previous hair growth of about 60 plus really thick coarse hairs that grew really quickly. Prior to a little over a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, I had to wax my chin every 3 days. Because it didn't just grow in, usually with waxing, the longer you do it, the hair gets finer. That never quite happened with me. The hair always grew in very thick, like stubble, like a man's beard, and it was very coarse. It was not thin hair at all. I never saw really a reduction in the thickness. It was just always thick and always annoying me. So every 3 days I had to sit down at my vanity and wax my chin. So when Semper Laser contacted me to receive a package of their treatments complimentary in exchange for posting a review, I was super excited. So let me make that clear. When I entered into contract with Semper Laser in Buckhead, it was not for me to promote an entire vlog series. I did that because I really care about you all following the journey. I think it does nothing for me to just share one time that I love this laser hair removal spa and it works so well. It's like, well, girl, what about 3 months from now? Which is why I'm doing this video today. So I just want to make that clear. I had to make one post and I think the post was on Instagram. I don't even think I needed to post anything on my YouTube, but that's where my largest audience is. I like providing knowledge on my channel. It's not just follow me around and see what's cute. It's come get this knowledge. Let me share my experience to help you better make an informed decision. So the whole series I did on my channel, that was 100% my opinion and that was not influenced by my contract. But I really wanted you guys to follow along. And if you go back and watch the series, you see the ups and the downs, the, oh, I don't know if this is working, to, oh, this is really working. Ooh, I love this. I think y'all should try it as well. I would say when I finished my treatment, I had probably about 90 to 93% reduction in hair growth. I was only seeing a few hairs at like the outer boundaries of where they treated me. So I was super impressed, but I knew, because people always talk about their laser hair removal experience being, well, at first it worked and then I was like, what is all this hair? So I wanted to wait a year before giving you guys my complete opinion about really the overall effectiveness even a year post. So currently I will insert some clips. I am growing about 10 hairs, which, like I said, I used to have over 60. So from 60 to about 10, that's a dramatic reduction. I still have a few coarse hairs right here, and I still get a few coarse hairs on this side. I still get a coarse hair right under my chin, and I just looked today in the mirror before I started filming, and I'll try to take a picture. I have one hair right here and it's long. That majority of the hair that's visible on my chin right now is very fine. All of my hair used to be very coarse and thick. So I would say out of the 10 hairs that are visible, I probably only have about 3 or 4 that are coarse, and they're all on like the perimeter of my chin on the left and right side. I pluck them probably once every other week, or I take an eyebrow razor and just razor my entire chin to get everything off. But for me, coming from 60 plus really coarse hairs, I'm still satisfied with my treatment results. No, I'm not 100% hair free, but the area of hair growth for women on our chin is very hormonally related. So I didn't go in with the expectation of I'm never gonna have hair again. My preferred expectation was if I don't have to wax every 3 days, I'm glad. And I don't wax my chin at all now. Whenever I see the fine or the coarse hairs, I just pluck them or shave them, but it's not as much of a nuisance as it was a year and a half ago. I mean, even with this one hair that's right here, you really can't tell because it's very fine. Now it is long. It's about almost an inch long, but it's very fine. So even with wearing makeup, you would have to be very, very close up to me to be able to tell it's a hair. And that's my thing. I don't mind having a few hairs on my chin here or there. I'm a woman, I'm getting older. That's just the reality. But if they're coarse, I do have a problem. I do, because then it's unsightly, and who's gonna want to snuggle up next to my chin? Like, when I find a husband, that's not gonna be very appealing. So overall, I'm highly impressed with my results. I'm not 100% hair free, but the progress that I have even a year and a half, maybe post treatment, my last treatment, is a lot better. The progress is it's night and day. So did laser hair removal work 100% for me? No. Do I think it's still worth it? Yes. If you have an area of your body that you are just sick of having to wax, shave, or pluck a lot, I think it's worth it. It may not give you 100% effective results, like never another hair growing again, but ultimately I think you would still see a reduction in the hair growth, or the texture of the hair will be different. A lot of this hair is not coarse like it once was, and for that I'm grateful for. Would I do another session or another bundle? Probably not. I don't mind just plucking this here or there. Even if I wanted to wax it, I could. It's not a big deal. My results have been great, and that's with a highly hormonal area of my face. So I think if I would have gotten like my underarms or my legs or my bikini area, I would have been a lot more satisfied with the progress, but I'm satisfied. I'm happy. I will place the playlist that I did down below. I will also place Semper Laser's information where I went here in Atlanta in Buckhead. It's like South Buckhead running into Midtown over by Spring Street. The staff there was wonderful. I had a great time. Every time I went, it was always nice. In case people ask, because I know they will, how was the pain level? It was a pinch and a burn. So I would say like a 4 to 6. I have a high pain tolerance though, and with me it's like I can deal with a minute of pain knowing that it'll be worth it. So a whole session lasts probably under 5 minutes, so you can do it on your lunch break, which I love. But overall, I am satisfied with my results. Would I do laser hair removal on another part of my body? Possibly. I think I would probably do my underarms. I'm not in any rush to do so because I wax my underarms and that works just fine for me. But yeah, I would still highly recommend laser hair removal. Just be aware of what area of your body you're getting it in and adjust your expectations accordingly. But it's worked well for me. I think you'd be satisfied with your results too. So I'll leave all the information that I have down below. I did just want to give you guys an update post 1.5 years from my last treatment to let you know how my results are going, what I still recommend it, and all that jazz. Leave any comments or questions you all may have down below. I love you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.